This big bug is not an ordinary bug. I saw her wriggling her body, tearing at the free snake skin on my body. In the next second, she becomes a beautiful woman, a pair of sparkling eyes. It's very charming. Due to the enormous energy consumed by metamorphosis into adulthood, she's very hungry now, so I saw a nest of crocodile eggs. I can't help but not even wrap the eggshell. Stuff it directly into your mouth. I choked myself and rolled my eyes. After filling the stomach, she saw two girls bathing in the river, take their clothes with ease, embarked on the long journey of finding a husband. Originally, Snake Maiden was a local snake goddess. She used to live a fairy-like life with her husband. A bad old man has cancer. I don't know where I heard this through the grapevine. The snake gallbladder of the snake goddess can treat cancer, so he took a group of little brothers to catch the snake. Coincidentally encountering a snake girl practicing divine skills, little brothers are too scared to come forward. The old man picked up a 10-meter-long screwdriver, forcing the younger brother to catch it. Little brother, I dare not look too much. Just grab one and run away. I got it wrong. Captured the husband of the snake goddess. The snake girl followed her husband's scent all the way to the bustling metropolis. People are singing and dancing, hold an annual carnival. The snake girl also joined in with graceful movements. I didn't expect to be stared at by two obscene men behind me. They covered the snake girl's head with a cloth. Take her to a house. Two men immediately exposed their nature, punching and kicking the snake girl, threaten him to obedience. But the snake girl doesn't even understand what they want to do. I was quickly beaten out of temper. She pulled off her own hair. The back starts to slowly expand. White as jade skin instantly turns into snake skin. A new head has also emerged from under the scalp. She was spitting out her temper, apparently turned into a monster. Two men were scared into emoticons. But the transformation of the snake girl continues. A snake's head crawled out from under the beautiful woman's scalp. In the blink of an eye, it turned into a monster. She started twisting her body. A huge tail protrudes from behind. Do you think this is over? I saw him roaring up to the sky. Eyes begin to quickly return to their original position. Poisonous teeth have also been exposed. Become a giant Naja. Then he opened his cherry mouth. A snake that eats a big meal for children. The goddess has a large belly, as if she's pregnant. Can only maintain a state of being half human and half snake. Lying on one side of the bed to rest. After 2 days and 3 nights. Digest the food in your stomach. She started looking for her husband again, but due to her husband's long disappearance, the smell has disappeared. She can only wander aimlessly around. Finally, helplessly curled up in the corner, an aunt saw it. He thought she had Alzheimer's disease. Just take him to the police station. The snake girl was stunned when she saw the photo on the chopping board. I recognized the man who took her husband. The snake girl forcefully tore off the photo. She can't speak. I was so anxious that I fainted directly. Under helplessness, the police officer asked his wife to take care of him. The strong wife changed him into new clothes. I really like this beautiful girl. That night, the snake girl heard someone calling him. Originally, it was a strong mother worshipping the snake goddess. Hope the snake goddess blesses his daughter-in-law to give birth to a grandson as soon as possible, because the strong wife is always accustomed to miscarriage. So the two have been married for over a decade and haven't had children yet. The snake girl heard the prayer, so he came to the place where people worshipped him, prepare to fulfill the wishes of a strong mother. At this point, the snake girl smelled her husband's scent. A flash rushed over. She followed the scent to a basement. My husband is already on the verge of death. Slowly crawl out of the glass jar. The snake woman is holding her weak husband in agony. The snake girl is still immersed in the joy of finding her husband. At this moment, there was a sudden commotion. It's a trap set by the bad old man. She used a special audio to make the snake girl's head ache and crack. Wearing a specially designed outfit, he is well versed in the skills of snake women. Make the snake girl unable to perceive his existence through her body temperature, and then make a sound. Leading the snake girl towards the bad trap. Watching the snake girl climb into the trap. Start switch immediately. A big king caught the snake girl. Shit, the old man is overjoyed. She wants to remove the snake bile to treat her cancer. Snake girl struggling continuously in the net. Bad old man, it's just a shot. At this moment, Dajuan heard gunshots and rushed over, seeing the bad old man tormenting the snake girl, without saying a word, engaged in a fierce gunfight. Unfortunately, the new police officer was shot. Dajuan took the opportunity to shoot, hit the bad old man's arm. Another police officer quickly got him under control. Dajuan helped the snake girl untie the fishing net. At this time, the snake girl was seriously injured, but she still stubbornly crawled towards her husband. But when she touched her husband, discovering that her husband is already dead and can no longer die, snake girl wails in pain, turn all sadness into anger. Her legs turned into long snake tails, to lift a great feet high. Gao Dajuan has been stunned by fear, but the snake girl didn't really hurt him, but turned around and grabbed the bad old man, lift him up in midair, and then throw it into the glass box he personally designed. Then turn on the power supply, connect 100,000 volts of high voltage power to the tank. The old man struggled in pain, shout very loudly. Not long after, I picked up the box lunch. Make the goddess leave here holding her husband's body, but she didn't forget her promise. 10 months later, strong daughter-in-law successfully gave birth to a chubby little boy, and the snake girl returned to her own home, careful care of a nest of snake eggs, gave birth to offspring for one's deceased husband.